Hello, everybody, and welcome back inside of Destiny, the Taken King. This is Nick here with Degenerate Gaming, and today we're going to take a look at the weekly Nightfall, which is the Fallen Sabre strike. Now, this strike um, is really a pain in the ass here in the early going. Um,
Guardian, we've picked up a high gain transmission. Origin point is somewhere along the coast, near the Cosmodrome.
Я в опасности. Системы повреждены.
That's Rasputin, the AI Warmind. If I'm understanding him correctly, it's a distress call. There are so few ballet fans left, Guardian. It'd be a shame to lose him.
Basically, this is just a cheese for the WarSat in the beginning of this strike, which is the most biggest pain in the ass of all. Um, and again, so when this strike starts, you be down on the coast, and you're gonna want to just follow my path on the Sparrow. I'm only
We can't
seen
afford another Omnigul situation.
I'm only seen
Get
Fallen,
in
but
there,
I know
assess the
you
threat,
can get
and
taken
aim
and hive in the
responsibly.
regular strike,
A
and you
threat
can
to the
use this
Warmind
cheese
is
too
a threat to the
um,
city as well.
for the regular strike. I did this a couple of times today. Um, Made my life easier as I was under leveled and I really didn't have too many good void weapons. And the few times I did try this with some friends of mine, we were getting killed. I mean, just, no saving grace whatsoever. We weren't prepared for it. After 2.5 hours of demoralizingly getting your ass beat, you tend to look for something. And I saw this video on YouTube displaying this.
Военный
I'm going to
сборник
throw out a shout
запущен.
out to
Коды доступа
Coconut Bra
введены.
Gaming, as that's where I saw it
Rasputin's
first.
docking a WarSat in
Um,
orbit. It
but
contains
anyways, you're
code
going to want
readings
to
to
come
gain
up to
access to his
this
bunker.
rock, um, and essentially what you're going to want to do. You don't want your Sparrow in the way. Essentially, what you want to do is you're going to come all the way into that rock, pull out your ghost, turn around until you see someone vehicle highlight up, take a jump back in real quick, and then grab your ghost. As you can see, it doesn't always work. The first time I try it, it takes both times I've done it. It's taken me a couple of times to get it. Um, but again, same trick. Just come back, dive back in there. It should stay highlighted, and it didn't take again. So usually, I'm usually as long as you get down there and you sit under that WarSat, you have enough time to complete this. I've never done this. As you can see, I just kind of nosedive right into the rock. And essentially, what happens is you're under
Guardian
you're
down.
under the WarSat. You can't die, um, and you can kind of you're shielded from everything. You can't get hit. Nothing can shoot you through the ground. You can't shoot anything, um, but you can stay kind of you just sit right under here. Um, and as you can see, I had to make a party real quick, invite my friends. Um,
Guardian
and
down.
that's also another thing that you need to know. I've heard there is ways to get out of here. I
I'm
have
going
not
as fast
found
as I
one
can.
yet.
You'd think
Um,
Rasputin would have made this a little easier on us.
so basically, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have one player stay alive in the strike. Otherwise, you guys are going to lose your progress on your checkpoint. But what's going to happen is when the war set is 100% of the way it's done, everybody who's down is going to spawn. The enemies will stay up, but basically what's going to happen is everyone's going to have to wipe, and whoever's underneath the war sat, is going to have to go to orbit. If you jump off the edge and try to wipe, when you wait 30 seconds to respawn in, it will respawn you in under the ground. So keep that in mind. Um, Again, I've heard people say you can find a way out of here. I have not found it, but this is the easiest way to deal with this. It's that skiff will light your ass up. All the captains taking, favored the secondary damage, troops coming in at you, and you kind of have to sit out in the middle of everything. It is a pain in the ass. And basically, the easiest way to do it is this here. So it goes 100%
Got
there,
access. Let's go.
and right there you have your checkpoint where it gives you your new mission parameters to open the bunker. As you can see, um, my buddy Ron, he spawned again. Um, you see all the enemies, they don't spawn, they still stay there. You can actually grab ammo and engrams if they drop for you through the actual ground here. Um, I don't have any footage of any engrams around here. Um, but the first time I did this, I don't have footage of that. You can actually pick up ammo and engrams. I did that a couple of times. So basically, what's got to happen is now whoever's underneath the WarSat is just got to go to orbit. And now with him in there, he'll wipe. He will restart. All the enemies will despawn, and he will have the open the gate checkpoint. Um, and once that happens, you can just proceed on. And this is really, the most difficult part of the Nightfall. Once you get through this, everything else is pretty much a breeze. As long as you have one void secondary weapon, a sniper, like a void sniper, a decent one, you can go in and you can just melt everyone else's face. Most importantly, the big turret at the end doesn't stand a chance. I think in this, when we went all the way through, we killed him in under 10 seconds, under 15 seconds, somewhere around there. Um, between three, good void sniper rifles. Um, and getting through the rest of it is, rather easy too. I mean, it takes a little communication. We died a little bit, but definitely not as hard as it would have been if we had to have spent hours fighting through that, because it's very easy to get killed between the skiffs, all the fallen captains, and everything else. And even though they're not dealing any void damage, they will take a toll on you. So make life easier on yourself. And with that, I'm Nick with Degenerate Gaming. And please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Later.